It's obviously frustrating for Kevin Love and all of his teammates playing the Warriors, who now, by the way, continue their highest winning percentage in a 4-year span in playoff history. They're 62-20 in the last 4 years in the postseason. But let's talk about LeBron and his performance, because Kevin Love getting asked about down 0-3. It's hard not to talk about, which we'll discuss a lot, guys, I'm sure, in a couple of days, the fact that in this building it could be LeBron's last game as a Cavalier. How about, Chuck, I'll start with you, his mindset. He didn't have as strong a game, despite his 10th triple-double in playoff history, most ever in the NBA, as he did maybe in Game 1 or in Game 2. What do you do now? What hasn't he done?
Well, you just got to hope you don't get swept. I mean, that's, like I say, that's would be my mentality. It sucks to get swept. But listen, I am not going to be one of these fools on television who let LeBron James hijack the whole NBA forever. I hope he stays in Cleveland. It'd be great if he stayed in Cleveland. These people love him. He's a once-in-a-lifetime player, born in a city and become a legend. I hope he stays here.
But
I'm not going to sit around and be one of these idiots who my camp tells me and he going here, he should go here. He should stay in Cleveland. They got a really good team. Listen, first of all, he started the super team thing. So now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. It's an awkward situation. But this team is a good team.
But they're far away, though, right? I mean, from
everybody's far away from the Rockets.
Well, you said the Rockets.
Everybody's far away from the Warriors.
Yeah, but I agree with Chuck. You know, I hear all these places.
Sure.
And I don't see any of them being better than here. Not the Lakers with 3 new people. You're not going to beat Houston.
Or the Warriors.
Forget the Warriors. Yeah, I don't think you're even going to make it to Houston.
What about Houston?
What about Houston? Maybe that's the one place, I can see. But again, I'm with Chuck. I would love to see him stay here. I would love to see him go to the championship, try to continue to win, recruit some players that can help him. But, and again, who knows what's going to happen? They still have some games. Let him tell it they're going to win 4 in a row. But right now, while we're talking about it, I just don't see a place that he can go that would be better or more fulfilling, or where you can win right away.
It won't be more fulfilling than winning here. If he goes to Houston, first of all, it won't work in Houston. He goes to Philly, it won't work in Philly.
I'm sure your brethren in Philly are going to love hearing that.
Well, he can't play with Simmons and Embiid.
Well, yeah, it really hurts Simmons.
It really hurts.
And Simmons is, look, you may take that risk, but Simmons now, you sort of negate what he does.
Yes.
Because they're the same player.
And you take away from Embiid, who's a stud.
Well, look, first of all, my camp says – no, I'm joking.
Yeah, I didn't know what camp it was. I only know one camp that you've been to, but I know they're not going to help the Cavaliers.
I really think –
they're in good shape.
I really think that he should stay. I mean, he should definitely stay. If he wants to get to the finals, even though Boston's going to be better, Philly will be better, Toronto, we don't know what's going to happen there. The East, Milwaukee should be better.
Yes.
I just think the best chance for him to get back to this stage is here. And I'll say this about Cleveland. They have been bold in some of the things they've done to get to the final. It didn't work this year. They moved Kyrie. They went for it. They brought in Isaiah Thomas. They brought in some old vets. It didn't work. They made a big change midseason.
Yes.
You have to think if he stays, they may make some other changes. Maybe go after some of these top free agents. So
they got the number 8 pick in the draft. They've
been bold. They've been bold. You got to give them credit, and I think they would continue to do that.
And I think Dan Gilbert gets a lot of blame, but I give a guy a lot of credit. He has done everything to make this team competitive. He's overpaid some guys because LeBron.
That's the problem.
Because LeBron wanted to, but because LeBron.
But Chuck, now that's the problem.
Yeah, but you can't have your cake and eat it too.
No,
but
can you overpay somebody
team,
and I agree with you, Chuck. But where you're going,
yeah,
can you really overpay someone when your organization is now known for all time? There's no organization is much more valuable than it's ever been, especially the days when we would play here. So
no question.
I agree with Chuck that the franchise has done all they can, but I think it's been mutually beneficial.
Absolutely.
And so I'm saying, why all the names we talk about him going to LA with, if it's possible, why wouldn't you get them here? And I agree with Chuck that can happen. That's why I just see this being just being his best.
It's a perfect situation.
It is.
They love this guy so much.
Yes.
This guy was born here. He turned into one of the greatest ever. You see all these 23 jerseys around here. This guy is a god. They love this guy so much. And I think personally he should finish his career here because if he wins championship other places, it won't be the same. That one championship in Cleveland is worth 2 or 3. And if he was somehow able to win another one, it would mean more than going to the Lakers or winning with the Rockets. He'd be a mercenary.
All right, here is
stuck here 2 years ago. Game 4. Warriors up 3-1. We all thought it was over. Now I know it was a different time because Kyrie was here.
That would be Game 5.
I know. No, it was Game 4. Game 4. It was we did this show right here.
Oh, okay.
And we had Draymond Green on.
Yep.
And he got suspended afterwards, and he didn't play Game 5, and they came back. And you do have LeBron James, who is capable of doing amazing things. But yeah, it's over. It's over.
I was wondering, I knew you was going to bring it on home.
I thought LeBron's answers were long.
It's over.
You know we're done after this, right? You could have said it's over.
Slim was what? He shot?
Slim got shot.
So none is just
Slim and none. It's just none. Slim got shot.
Oh, we'll keep telling jokes. There's much more to come here on the NBA TV. Chuck's favorite.
Hey.
We'll get a chance to have Jared Grieber. He'll break everything down as we look ahead to game number 4, along with some help. Bones will be part of that as well. It's all coming up here on NBA TV. You'll hear from David Aldridge and his report from the locker room on a night where Kevon Durant, the 3rd highest scoring output by a Warrior player on the road in franchise history in a final with 43. The Warriors 1 game away from the championship.